Shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond.
This is when a company's current product or products are not really appealing to their target market, or there's something problematic with their current product, and this can be shown in the product life cycle. So the product life cycle is simply the 5 stages a product goes through, and this can be measured by the effective time on sales volume. So the first stage is called development, and this is when the company is doing the proper research, such as market research, figuring out what the consumer wants, and other secondary research to see what competitors are doing. There are also some trials and errors to figure out what the product has problems with and try to fix them before they sell it. And then after that, the next stage is introduction. And this stage is where the company is figuring out the proper type of advertisement and branding and how to sell the product to the consumers. And they're also defining the marketing mix for the product. And then there is the growth of the product. And at this stage, this is when the consumers are starting to become really attracted to the product, and this is where the company can see if their advertisement is doing well and figure out if they need to fix it to attract more customers. And most importantly, the sales growth is slowly going up over time. And then the following stage is called maturity. And this stage is normally when the product is at its peak with consumer buzz. Over time, the volume of sales have really increased and people just can't get enough of the product. However, the final stage is known as decline. And this is where the hype for the product just goes down over time and there really isn't that much sales volume in the end. And however, this is when new product development comes into play. There are 2 main types of new product development: invention and innovation. Invention is simply the creation of something completely new. This product has no boundaries, however, most of the time it has unknown outcomes, meaning that this can be a huge risk and failure to the company. While innovation comes from an existing product, and this new prototype often has something greater that attracts customers. This can be physically, how it works inside, technology based, or it can be how it just appears to the customer. And this strategy is often less risky. Now, going back to the product lifecycle graph, there could be an extension made to the graph representing an innovation out of the current product, or the company can choose to create a new graph, essentially showing visually it is an invention. Let's take a look at an example. So the first mobile phone is considered an invention because when creating it, there were practically no boundaries, and the outcomes were really unpredictable because who knew if communicating through a brick would actually work? And now the iPhone today is considered an innovation of the mobile phone because it came from an existing product and has simply changed the attraction to a consumer's wants and needs, which are fancy touchscreens to communicate like a zombie. And throughout all mobile phones over time, their sales volume will change, and a company will have to follow the product life cycle to see when it is appropriate to use new product development.
Shine bright like a diamond.